Hey guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today we are here in The Sims 4 cast because if you didn't know, The Sims got an update recently and we're just kind of going to go over everything that's been included in that update and see what's going on. So starting off here in cast, the first thing you probably see is Emily here. So they did add in like a tutorial or an enhanced kind of tutorial system. I assume that this is because if you don't know, The Sims 4 is going to be free starting on October 18th. So in preparation for like a bunch of new players and people that may be getting into the game, they've kind of added this additional tutorial system just to kind of help people get started that maybe are new to the game. I obviously am not new to the game, but I figured today we just kind of see what she does and kind of see how she goes through. So Emily here to help. Welcome to Create a Sim mode. My name is Emily. Choose Create a Sim story to take the personality quiz and gain a head start on Sim skills, or you can customize a Sim from scratch. So they've still incorporated in the Sim story, which I guess is nice, but I feel like people don't really use that. We're just going to customize our own Sim though. Okay, so Emily's gonna, I guess, take us through the process of making a Sim, which is interesting because I feel like there's not like a correct way to do this, but we'll see kind of what they say. So change your Sim's name and personality. Okay, so we start over here with name, identity, and personality. Goes through our gender pronouns, age, and more. Adjust their appearance. We can add in traits, which we did get a new trait, which I'm super excited about. Highlights that you can't change traits afterwards. Okay, so I guess that's pretty good. Okay, you can review this information and helpful lessons anytime from the Help Center button. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that lessons have also been redone. So this is kind of the new lessons tab. It's look a little bit different. You can see Emily's already here. So I guess that's nice. I think it's good for people who are new to the game. They've also changed the Help Center icon. It's like this little hand with a question mark. So that's interesting. And if I'm not mistaken, here in game options under tutorial and tips, you can turn off the guidance system. So disabling the guidance system means that Emily will not automatically appear to guide you in Create a Sim, World, and Lot Select, Live Mode, and Build Mode. So we'll leave her on for now just so you can see kind of what she does in Build Mode as well. But I'm going to plop down a Sim from my gallery so we can go over the new items that have been added with this patch as well. Okay, so I've plopped down Rose here, which I had to throw some clothes on her because I realized that I have most of my mods turned off, so I don't actually have any CC in my game. Because I thought it would be easier for us to see the new content if I didn't have CC. So the first thing I want to look at is our new trait. So I feel like you guys know we don't have a ton of traits in game, so basically anytime we get a new one, it's very exciting. I know we got a couple of new traits with the high school pack, but I feel like base game never gets new traits. So the new trait is loyal. Loyal Sims value their relationships and fully commit to them, whether they are friendship, romance, or even work. They avoid lying and cheating because their loved one's trust is very important to them. So I think this trait is really nice, especially since we have had non-committal for like ever. So I think this one is good and like a good alternative to that trait. So we're gonna let Rose have this trait. There's also, if I'm not mistaken, they added Emily's hair into the game. So here we have this new hair. So this is literally Emily's hair. So it comes with like the barrette, the pin behind the ear, the pencil stuck through the bun. It's an interesting hair. Like I'm glad it doesn't come in a pack that like we have to pay for, but for like a free update, it's pretty cool. I think it would be really cute for like Sims that we have that may be teachers or something like that. But I don't know. You guys have to let me know. What do you think about this particular hair? Like, do you think it's good to have it in the game or could you have kind of passed on it? Okay, so here we are with Emily's sweater. And this I actually like. The only bad thing is that it clearly looks like it has like a work tag on it. Again, it could be cute for like Sims that you have that maybe are teachers or something like that. So it's like they have a little name tag. Comes in some really nice colors, but we do get black as well as like a gray, some more neutral tones down at the bottom, but I actually like these bright colors. So I think this is cute. Oh, I wanted to check with the hair because it's got a lot of accessories in it. I'm assuming, yeah, that in true Sims fashion, you get different colored accessories just depending, which I don't know. I get why they do that, but it's probably not my favorite thing. We also got some new tattoos, which I feel like is definitely fun because we don't have a ton of tattoos, especially in base game. So it's always interesting to get new tattoos, and these are actually specifically plumb bob tattoos. I know there's some, the first couple are on the arms actually. Oh yeah, here they go. So we have this one, which I think is actually super nice. Like this is, looks like an actual tattoo that like maybe you could get. Like you see some, like there's some good shading, good detail on these. Love the rainbow plumb bob. Oh, this one's interesting with a white outline. I actually do have tattoos in real life, and white ink tattoos are really interesting to me. So this one's pretty cool. I like this one. We also have this tattoo. So this one's a little bit more colorful. It's like 3 plumb bobs. Well, it's like 2 plumb bobs next to each other over it. This one's interesting. This one's, no, it is 3 plumb bobs. Yeah, this one's interesting. I don't know. I actually don't use tattoos as much as I probably should in the game, but I do like that they're adding more. So there were 5 total. There are 2 thigh tattoos as well. So we have this one, which I think this one's interesting, like a cow plant tattoo. Like it's cool, but I feel like it's like a little bit easier to not necessarily, I don't know, it feels a little bit less cheesy. Also, they do have white ink. I think white ink tattoos are also really cool. I know they don't last well, but it's still really cool. And then this one, also another cow plant tattoo. I like the gradient on that one. So this is pretty cool. I like these. And then the last one's like a back plumb bob tattoo. Oh, there it is. And I also think this one's very pretty. This one really reminds me of like kind of the tattoo style that I actually personally have. I do only have black and white tattoos though, so this one's a little bit different for me, but this really feels like a real tattoo that like someone could get, especially with the positioning and the colors. I like this one. I think it's cute. So always fun to have more tattoos added in the game. I don't know. I should get into using them more, but as is, I like having them. I like having that option. And so I think that's everything for Create a Sim. So I'm going to put her in a slightly cuter outfit. We'll keep the Emily hair, and then let's go in and see what changes there are in the other modes. So what else do we have in live mode as well as build by? Okay, so here we are in world select, and you can see we have that little help center symbol over the 2 base game worlds. And this, I guess, is going to go over how we should pick the perfect home. So she's recommending Willow Creek and Oasis Spring. So we'll go with Willow Creek, just a classic world. And it looks like all of the starter homes, so places that we can afford to live, have this little symbol over them. Yeah, so the bouncing icons means that those are perfect starter homes. So I guess that's good to indicate the starter homes, maybe if you're less familiar with it. And then we'll just confirm and move rows in. Okay, so welcome to live mode. Would you like a quick tutorial of the basic controls? If you choose to do the tutorial, you will receive a special gift. So I'm gonna say yes because I'm curious as to what this special gift is. So let's see, show me how. So moving your camera, you can use WASD or hold left click and move your mouse, or you can right click to rotate. Mouse wheel to scroll. I don't think you actually have to do anything to go through, so you can just click through and check off these tips. So that's pretty cool. just goes through kind of all of your basics. Okay, and that was it. And we earned 5,000 simoleons for that. So that's pretty impressive. You know, I'm a rags to riches player, so I can't see myself doing that and cheating to get money. But if you did, you know, want to have a little bit of a boost when you're starting, I think that's a pretty good way to go. So thanks for learning about the basic controls in The Sims 4. Here's 5,000 simoleons to help you get started. So that's actually pretty impressive. So that's kind of what you get from the tutorial. And then the last thing that I wanted to cover is I know that there was a new build item that was added, and it's a fan. It's a plumb bob fan. So I think, oh, here we have the ceiling decorations for bedroom. So I imagine it should be in here, and yeah, here it is. So this is the plumb bob fan. So we can see this. So let's see what kind of colors we have. Like, this is a very, very traditional Sims 4 green. This house is so dim. Okay, I had to put some lights down so we could see this fan better. Base game worlds are the darkest thing, or like these base game starter homes are the darkest things ever. So put a little extra light in here so we can see the little plumb bob fan. So we do of course have our classic super green plumb bob. We do have some other colors that I think are maybe a little bit better, like this red. I love a good pink, like the pinks and rose gold. I will say I don't think I see myself using this. In some of the other colors it looks maybe just more like a stylistic choice, but I'm not really a fan, but I think it's cool to add. It's free, so like in that case, you know, it doesn't, I can get down with it. We also do have tutorials for build mode, which I'm gonna skip because I would say I'm good at this, but I'm actually terrible at build mode, but I think good enough to not need to get like this tutorial on it. And that's basically it. I am going to link below the full patch notes just so you guys can read them to see if there's anything that you'd be interested in that I haven't mentioned. They did add in some things for console. So console UI scaling has been added, some adjustments to gallery connection, and then a ton of bug fixes, or not a ton, but some bug fixes that I think will be helpful. Like with werewolves, it seems like they've updated the fated mates with sexual attraction, which I think is good. Also repaired some scenarios. But that is basically it for this video. You guys will have to let me know, what do you think about this update? And then of course the big question, what do you think about The Sims 4 going free next week? Do you think this means the end of The Sims 4? Do you think they're going to be announcing The Sims 5 when they have this kind of big reveal and this, call it like a Simsposium maybe? I'm not sure. I think that truthfully, the idea of having the game be free, The Sims 4 itself, base game's really not much to play. So I think that they're really just going with free for base game to kind of pull people into buying all of the packs, because I feel like that's kind of where the money is, especially now that they've been doing kits and essentially microtransactions for the game. But you guys will have to let me know what you think about that. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, as absolutely always, and I will see you all next time. Bye.